as you can tell, we are canning sweet potatoes, and I did videos of canning sweet potatoes, so I didn't do a video on this go around. But you see the harvest of our sweet potatoes. These babies was nice. Not all of them this big, but majority of them was, and the size of our row was not that big, and we're not finished. We've got these sweet potatoes over here, washed up, ready to peel. And so this year I did something differently. I'm not sure on my video, I probably put it on there, but I used to take these potatoes and scrub them with a brush and get all the dirt off of them and then peel them. This year I just washed these up real good with my hand because I know I'm going to be peeling them, and it worked out super great. A less step that I had to do. And so I want to share this because canning sweet potatoes is really super easy. I think I did one with without putting making the syrup and putting it into the jars, and that was just water. You can do it that way, or you can make a light syrup, a extra light syrup, a heavy syrup, whatever you choose. But I choose to put a light syrup into these sweet potatoes, into the jars. Now, I like to cut mine up in chunks. You say, well, it looks kind of discolored. Well, no, it's perfectly fine. That's how they're supposed to look. But because they change, they're going to change, right? They've been processed. But I cut mine in bigger chunks because once you process them, the potatoes are soft. And what I use this for, I mean, I can open a jar up if it just has light syrup in it or syrup into it and just eat it straight out of the jar. But I like to make sweet potato casserole. And I made it my own recipe. There's plenty of recipes out there. I was going to make a video on that. It was super delicious, and I just love it. Super fast and easy. I usually use about 2 jars because I don't pack my sweet potatoes into the jar. And because I want to make sure that there's enough syrup in there after processing. If you don't have enough syrup in there and you got sweet potatoes showing at the top, the color will change even more with time, and you'll look at it and think, oh, there's something wrong with these potatoes. No, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that, and sometimes you can turn them upside down, but it's just that because they wasn't covered into the syrup. Once you cook those sweet potatoes, they are perfectly fine. I don't know if anybody ever says that about if your sweet potatoes change color, you know, don't worry about it. But I'm here to tell you, don't worry about it. So we're going to continue canning these sweet potatoes. I put some into my little toaster over there that you heard going off, and so I made some baked sweet potatoes. And I'm looking forward to having those for lunch. See you on to the next video. We're slowly but surely working our sweet potatoes down. At the grocery store, you'll see them really pretty, right? Sweet potatoes don't come out pretty like that. What they do is when they go into the field, they pick up the most beautiful sweet potatoes, hand size, probably a little bit smaller than this one, and then that's the ones that they they take up. The rest of them just stay into the field. So if you're growing sweet potatoes and those little nicks on there is from harvesting, if you're growing sweet potatoes and they look funky to you, don't worry about it. Just know that the harvesting time, those guys are trained and know to pick up hand-sized sweet potatoes for the grocery store, because everything at the grocery store is by beauty. It don't matter what it is. They'll just leave all those potatoes into the field. So know that your sweet potatoes are probably not going to come out looking fantastic. They're going to have some little areas on them, but you didn't do anything wrong. That's a natural way of growing sweet potatoes.